You got to know when to hold 'em and when to fold 'em, but if you're holding onto cards like these, you better get the hell out of Dodge. Hey Internet, it's Ed here with CasinoHawks.com. Since we covered the best starting hands in Hold'em, we're now turning the tables and analysing the worst ones possible. But if you haven't watched our previous episode, I highly suggest doing so before watching this one. Now, a very common beginner mistake you might have made yourself is playing any ace. Although such a hand may occasionally land you a win, it's not always good old reliable. If you're dealt an offsuit ace and a low card, odds are you will be beaten by other players who hold a suited ace and high card or combo a low high card. So in a hand with more than 4 players and a big raise in front of you, the smartest decision would be to fold.
Get out! Get out of there!
This concept also applies to when you're dealt an unsuited face card plus a low card. If you're holding any of these starting hands, 4-7, 4-8, 5-8, 3-6. Good luck, my friend.
You need it.
The probability of landing a win with these cards is extremely low, especially when unsuited. Even if you are super lucky and land a full house, your hand would easily be beaten by plenty of other higher cards. However, if you're in one of the blind positions, you can go ahead and play the first round before reassessing how your hand holds up on the flop. Holding a deuce, 3 or 4 with a 9 is also a major red flag. Why, you ask?
I'm gonna break it down, and I'm gonna make it crystal clear so that even you can understand it, okay?
Well, because the 9 would be the only thing that may potentially keep you up from drowning. If you're 9 pairs, you'll have a middle pair. But unfortunately, this can still be hulked by players holding premium pairs, pocket 10s, jacks, queens, kings, or the mother of them all, aces.
Oh, I got a pair of aces. Yeah. And I got another pair of aces.
Worse still, you'd be relying on some help from the board just to make a straight with these cards. Then there's the infamous 3-8 and the 3-7.
How I despise them.
Trying to form a decent hand, especially a straight, with either of these hands is extremely difficult. Yes, I am aware that it can still get you pairs, but please keep in mind that these are low pairs, resulting in a bad hand nonetheless. The worst possible starting hand known to mankind is the dreaded 7 deuce offsuit. It's very difficult to form an actual good hand with these cards. And even if you end up forming a decent hand, you are unlikely to win, considering just how low these card values are. The exact same applies when dealt 2-8 offsuit. It's only marginally better than 7 deuce. So to sum things up, the worst hands in poker are unpaired, unsuited, and unconnected cards of a low rank that cannot form a straight. At the end of the day, any cards can form a winning hand with enough luck, skill, and a good bluff. So good luck. Want to find out more about how you can work your way around terrible poker hands? Then head over to our website CasinoHawks.com, where we sort the wheat from the chaff. We have got you covered. What's the worst starting hand you've ever held and won with? Let us know in the comments down below, leave a like, and pound that red subscribe button. My name is Ed, wishing you luck and reminding you, as always, play responsibly.